¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es esa camisa? No conozco. ¿Qué es ese club? Buenos días. Good morning. From the Big Daddy, El Papa, of every Latin American city. Made it to the capital of the conquistadores. Made it to Madrid. So, after all this Latin America, after all this traveling through South and Central America, I thought let's come back to Spain. I mean, as a European, I've obviously been to Spain quite a lot. Many places in Spain. But it's been some time now since I've actually visited Spain, and I've never been to Madrid. So, let's check out Madrid, let's see what it's like. And I've got a flipping hangover from yesterday, so yeah, let me enjoy my coffee first. It's a sunny day here in Madrid. It's, at time of recording this video, it's like beginning of December, end of November, and it's flipping cold in the rest of Europe. It's winter, beginning of winter, and here I'm wearing a t-shirt underneath this little jacket. It's sunny, man. I like it. Maybe I found my place in Europe. Finally. First impressions arrived yesterday in the evening, and yeah, went out. And first impressions, it feels so Latin American here, man. I've met more Venezuelans yesterday and Colombians than actual Spanish people. And yeah, apparently it's the most Latin American city in Europe, because all the people from South America, they go all over Spain when they come to Europe, but mostly here to Madrid. They arrive in Madrid, obviously, most of them, and then they just stay here most of the time. So I think if you want to meet Venezuelans, Madrid seems to be a good place to do that. So yeah, look at it. Beautiful, idyllic Madrid on a cold winter day with 16 degrees. Ooh. Man, I don't know when was the last time, if ever, that I wore a t-shirt in Europe, in a European city in winter, in December. Apparently, not far away from here, is the stadium, one of the most famous football stadiums in the world, and the most famous attraction of Madrid, the stadium of Real Madrid. I haven't found it yet though. Where is it? I don't know where it is, but it seems to be around here. Right up there, guys, I don't know if you guys can pick it up, on that building, seems to be the headquarters, or the local headquarters of an airline, which we are very familiar with, which I am personally very familiar with. LATAM Airlines. That's like, yeah, the biggest airline in Latin America. They fly basically everywhere and all over Latin America, from everywhere. And yeah, I didn't know that they had like a headquarters here in Madrid. It's right over there. And here, right next to the Bernabeu, we can get free Bible classes. Hola. Cristo es Rey. Christ is King. This city here, it's full of links to Latin America. It's funny. Where else in Europe would you see a monument dedicated to the friendship between Argentina and Spain, in honor of former President Juan Domingo Perón, who apparently died in 1974. Man, it honestly feels like being back in Latin America already. Nice outdoor gym, I like it. I like outdoor gyms. You can do your pull-ups here, your sit-ups. Man, I like it. Your dips even. I'll probably see you guys in a bit for lunch in some other part of the city. So yeah, stay tuned. See you in a bit, guys. Right guys, it's time for lunch. And we cannot come to Spain, to the capital of Spain, to the capital of the conquistadores, without trying the world famous, delicious paella. Check it out, guys. Wow, look at that beauty, man. It's probably been like 2 or 3 years since I've had paella the last time, and this here, man, looks nice. We've been recommended this place, and look at it, look how crowded it is, full of locals having paella. So let's give it a try. Some shrimps in here, some other fish, and the usual yellow rice. So provecho, y viva España. Oh. That's the thickest and best shrimps I've ever had in my life, honestly. Look at that. Man, I could eat 2 or 3 of these, man. This is something I could eat every day. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. So guys, while in Madrid, make sure to get a paella at Socarrots, Valencian food. Right guys, time to check out the metro of Madrid. It's massive, I can tell you this. And just like in Latin America, when you're in Buenos Aires or Mexico City, Medellin, you name it, you got one of these when you arrive here, a public transport card, which you need to load up all the time. My wallet is full of public transport cards from Latin cities. So now we know where this comes from in South America, where all these cities got that from. It was the Spanish. Just like the churches, they also brought the public transport cars for the metro and buses to the South American cities. And check it out guys, this is a typical metro station here in Madrid. They're massive. The metro of Buenos Aires, of Madrid, is pretty nice. Feels like the one in Buenos Aires. A bit more modern though. Check it out. It feels like being in Japan or something, or China. Super modern. Reminds me of Quito in Ecuador. Guys, this place is heaven on earth for me in Europe. I found an Argentinian empanada spot. Literally Argentinian empanadas. So I've got myself my favorite Argentinian empanada with spinach. So let's give it a try. Does it taste like in Argentina? We'll give it a try. Boludo. Nothing. Just like back home in Argentina. Man. Fresh empanadas, Argentinian style. Lit. Man, this street at this place is giving me Buenos Aires vibes. Check it out, it looks exactly like Buenos Aires. The original version of Buenos Aires, Lima, Mexico City. It's interesting to be here after all these trips to South America, Latin America. Here we've got the station of Callao, which probably is pretty much famous among Peruvian peoples. Are we back in Lima at the airport? Callao. It's Christmas time here in Madrid. Check it out. Man, I've been used now to seeing Christmas in the sunshine, you know, in Latin America, but never in Europe. I've never been on the European Christmas market in the sun. Never. Man, it's super crowded, I'm not gonna lie. This, by the way, is a place called Plaza Mayor. It's one of the most famous squares here in Madrid. Here we've got some patriotic monuments, some conquistador probably sitting on top of that horse. Look how crowded it is. But I don't know, it's my first impressions of Madrid are, yes, it's super crowded. One of the most crowded cities I've actually been to in Europe, in the world maybe. But I don't know, it's not that touristy. It's a lot less touristy than, for instance, Istanbul or Barcelona or Paris. It doesn't feel as touristy as other cities. I don't know, it feels authentic. People are out and about. I like it. Right then guys, the sun's going down here in Madrid. And I think that's a great moment to end this video, at this place here. Behind me is the Buckingham Palace of Spain, the Palacio Real, the King's Palace of Spain, from where the Spanish king has always been reigning over the Spanish kingdom, which stretched all over the Americas basically, from Mexico, modern Mexico, all the way down, from parts of the US even, all the way down to Argentina. They all had the same king during, Spanish colonial times. This guy was reigning from here over the Americas and all over the Spanish colonies, also in Africa and Asia. The Spanish colonial empire was one of the biggest in the world. That's it for my first vlog from Madrid. I enjoyed it here, first impressions. It's very crowded, but not too touristy, super authentic. Loads of great food, loads of Latin American food, and probably one of my new favorite cities in Europe. So, that's it. We did some tourism today. Today was a touristic vlog, seeing what Madrid had to offer. Tomorrow will be a less touristy vlog. I have something very special in store for you guys tomorrow. So, I'll see you in the next video. Hasta luego, amigos. See you in a bit. No tengo efectivo, lo siento. No tengo efectivo,